There we go. All right, hello, this is Stability Ball, April 21st, 2022. We're gonna start on our knees. We're also gonna use a band today. So have one of those handy. I'm in my living room today, so you'll see my head eventually. So pull the ball up against your thighs, place your hips on top, hands on the floor. So from here, I'm just going to straighten my legs. So I'm resting on the ball, my pelvis is resting on the ball. And then I'm going to just rock back and forth as far as I can go where my toes stay down. So I'm working through my ankles. Nice little hip opener here. I'm all about the hip openers right now. This crazy sitting stuff, right? Go back and forth. Shouldn't have too much weight on your hands. Most of the weight's on the ball. Good, and then find a place where you can lift up one of your legs. So this is the Pilates leg pull from the mat series, except we have a ball underneath us, which makes it much more enjoyable. So just lift that leg, it comes from back here, which adds to that hip extension. Good. You definitely get some lower back activation, but it's really the leg that's doing the work. Good, we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. I'm pushing the floor away. Four more. Three. Last one. Good. Bend the knees, come back down to the ball. Hips go back. I'm letting my knees open a little bit and then go forward again and back. So the ball fits in between my legs. And then we get this nice knee hip bend. Good, let's go back forward again. Let's go into a side plank. So I'm going to push the ball with my back hip a little bit. So it moves a little bit. And then come down and then switch. Push the floor away. Come down. Switch. My toes just pivot on the floor. One more. So I'm going to challenge you. So move your back foot closer to the center. And I'm going to challenge you to see if you can lift that leg up a little bit. Woo. And down. That's not easy. Adjust your feet, right? So that you can be successful. Lift. One more each way. Last time. Yes. And down. Good. Go back to that kind of frog-ish position. And then out into the ball and back and out. Last time. And out. Good. Have a seat. Grab your band. Lay back, legs on top. Beautiful day out. Arms up. I'm going to keep my knees slightly bent. So my legs are really, really relaxed on the top of the ball here. Start to pull wide. So you pick the tension you want, whatever feels right for you. Pull to the sides. Four more. Last two. One more time. Good. And then bring the band down towards your knees. Lift up your chest. Hold this position. Lift the arms for 3, 2, chin down. 1, arms down. Roll all the way back. Arms up over your head. Stretch. On the exhale, lift the arms. Lift up the head and shoulders. And move the arms back towards the back of your head. Reach, roll back down. If that bothers your neck, you don't have to lift your chest up. I'm going to move the ball away a little bit. Okay, lift. Arms lift for 3, 2, 1. Back down, arms up over the head. Big circles now. Right in that shoulder joint. Feel your shoulder blades moving around in the back. Reverse it. Last time. Good. We're going to do hundreds here. We'll start with our legs on the ball, and then at some point, I'm going to cue you to pick the ball up and hold it. You can have your knees bent or legs straight, either, whatever works best for you. So we'll start here. If you don't want to pick the ball up, that's completely fine. All right. Head and shoulders lift. Arms come by the sides. Pump. Breathe in 5, breathe out 5. All right, here we go. Pick it up. So we're halfway done. Maybe straighten your legs. Lower if you want. One more set. Woo. Good. Put the ball in your hands. Take your legs down to the floor. Using the ball, you're going to do the roll up. Lift the ball. Lift your body. Go towards your feet. Go back down. Inhale, exhale, come on up. Two more of these. Last one, leave the ball down by your feet. Put it down there. Lay back down. You're going to move the ball over slightly to whatever side you want to start with, and then you're going to take the band over your foot. You just want the ball kind of out of the way so that you can lower and lift this leg. I like to try and keep the band wide across the bottom of my foot. Two more. I'm going to start to add a circle. So I'm going to come up, circle away slightly, and straight up the center. Trying to keep the ball still. Good, now we'll reverse it straight down, side and up. One more. Good, lift the arms, move the ball over, switch the legs. Ball has to get out of the way. So now my front leg's on the ball, my back leg's gonna go down and up. So, you know, this is a really nice stretch where it's an assisted stretch. So, you know, use this opportunity to make a slightly bigger movement with your leg because you have that help, especially at the top there. Don't worry about your hips. If your hips move, your lower back goes on the floor, it's all good. We have to stop trying to keep things still all the time. We need to move more. Come up. Now here, I want to keep my other hip still. So this is just I want to try to stabilize the hip on the ball. Down and circle. So my free leg's moving quite a bit. One more. And then I'm going to do the opposite. Last two. Good, and up. Now we're going to roll like a ball. And we're going to do that holding it. So you're going to pick it back up again. Hold it in your hands. Sit up. Pick up your feet. Keep the ball out in front of you. Roll back. Come up. If you can balance here without touching the floor, go for that. One more time. Woo! And up. Legs stretch out. Breathe in, tuck, curl back, twist right to left. Two more. 4, 5, center, come all the way down. Ooh, arms over your head. Rolling back up. Lift the ball. Roll back up. Go to your feet. Sit back up. Tuck and curl. Arms will go up, down. Trying to keep those legs on the floor. Good. Hold the ball here. Drop back. Lift all the way up. Make it work for you, right? If you have to hold the ball down there, hold it down there. Up here is going to be more core than down here, but you know, whatever works for you. Roll back. Come back up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Lift up. Push the ball to the ceiling. Exhale back. Lift up. One more time. Exhale back. Go all the way down. Woo. Arm over your head. Good. Let's go back to ball under legs. Getting a lot of text messages here. I know. I can solve that problem. There we go. All right. Knees are bent. I'm going to try and have my thigh like right above my hip socket here. My band's still here by my waist. So I'm going to see if I can get my hips to come up here without too much wobbling. And then come back down and lift up. See, my heels are just slightly lower. I don't have my feet right on top. And I'm really pressing my heels into the ball. Woo! and down. My legs are unbelievably sore today, so exhale, lift. Come back down. We're going to do one more of those. And come back down. So now we're going to do 5 more, and your choice is to kind of restrict your progress by holding the strap against your hips. So if you want to do that, cool. If you don't, just go back to what we just did. So I'm just it's like I got a seatbelt on. So I'm going to put my hands down on the floor. My band's tight across the hip bones. Exhale, lift up. So I have to push through the band and come back down. Woo, exhale up. Breathe. 2 more of these. Lift. Up. Yeah. 1 more. Up. And lower down. Stretch the legs out. Bring the band up over your head. Hold it above your chest. I'm going to keep my right arm still. I'm going to bring my left hand on an angle towards my hip. So I'm going to pull down. Adjust your tension to as little or as much as you want. Good. Now both arms are going to go away from the center. This is 5. We're going to 8, 6, 7, 1 more, and 8. Come up, switch to the other side. My back arm's going to be still. My front hand is going to go to the hip. Working those little shoulder muscles. Good. Now we go both arms away and up and away. And then we're going to go into the abdominal series. And center. Good. Band back over my lap. Ball away. So this is a test. This is going to show you whether your floor is even or not. Lift your head up. Pull in one leg. Switch. Switch. You're going to try and let the ball stay still. And reach. Reach and reach. 2 more. 1. Yes. Head down. Grab the ball with your feet on the sides. Pick it up. Hold it above your head. Lift your chest. Reach your legs. Reach the ball. 3, 4, 5. Down. Hold the ball with your feet. Put it back on the floor. Push it back away from you. Let's go all the way to the ankles. Lift up the right leg. Doesn't matter. Any leg. Any leg will do. Pick up the head and shoulders. So my other leg is very light on the ball. I'm going to see if I can switch. Switch, switch, switch. It's getting closer to me. 2 more, go away. And last one. Woo! Pull the ball back in. Pick it up. Hold your head. Lift your head up. First option, bend your knees, touch the floor. Straighten. Bend. We're going to do 5 of these. 4, 5. Woo! Bend your knees, rest your head. Okay? We're gonna stick crisscross in between here. So push the ball out, keep one leg in the bent position, twist. Same side. 6, 7, one more. 8, and down. Okay? So you can do this same option we did before with just bending the knees, touching the floor. Otherwise, we're gonna lower the ball a little bit. Legs up, head lifted. Ball's heavy, so I'm not gonna go to the floor. Down. 5 of these. 4, woo! Head down, legs bend. Good, crisscross on the other side. So I used my back leg the first time, now I'm using the front leg. Twist. Six, you got 2 more. 7 and 8 and down. Good. Breaking a sweat. Here we go. Legs on top. The further away the ball is, the more challenging the exercise will be. My cue for this one is if you can keep your pelvis from doing that, then you'll have better success. So I'm going to start at my calves, hands on the floor, hips come up. Here is where it gets tricky. So you definitely want to use your butt a little bit. You want to squeeze your booty, lift your arms up, go all the way over your head, bring the chest down, and bring the arms down. So that was okay, that worked for me. I'm going to go a little further away from my center. A little more challenging to keep the hips still. For me anyway, it might be easy for you. This one might be easy for you. Lift up, try to keep the hips centered, lift, roll down, go through that upper back. And then hands back on the floor. Good. We're going to add the band. Okay. Right by the hips. So this will restrict the hip lift a little bit. Lift up. Once I'm stable, I'll lift my arms. Bring the hips down. Bring the arms back down. One more time. Lift up through the band. Lift. Hips down. Arms back to the floor. Bend your knees, turn to your side, and sit up. Okay. Come back here, ball. Spine stretch forward, ball in front of you. Push away, pull back. I'm going to flex my feet, gives me a little bit extra stretch in my legs. Breathe out. One more time. Good. Push over to the right side 3 times. Push over to the left side. One more. Good. Sit back up. Always accommodate your legs. If you need to bend them, right? Pick the ball up. Twist. Right, left. 3. I'm using the weight of the ball to give me a little extra momentum. One more time. Center, legs come together. Okay. Pick it up. It's hard to see me. Got a big ball in front of me, right? All right, twist again. Again, so you can point or flex your feet, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Twist, twist. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come center, push the ball down your legs. We're going to do open leg rocker. Okay, and then we're going to get on top of the ball and do a whole bunch of stuff on top of the ball. So open leg rocker is, that's this one where you rock back, but we're going to hold the ball and do it. Your legs will be open as opposed to closed when you're rolling like a ball. The challenge will be to try to come up and sit up with your legs up holding the ball. They don't have to be straight, the legs, that is, okay? All right, so hold the ball, curl back into your butt cheeks, lift up your legs, roll back, balance. So you can bend the knees or you can have them straight, okay? Roll back. Go. You can keep them straight, keep them straight. Woo! One more time, roll back. Come up, hold, balance, and down. Push forward. Good. Okay, let's get on top. Super hot. Add some air there. Hands on the floor. So I don't have any way to keep my feet against anything right now, just because I don't have a wall right here. But if you have a wall, you can totally use that. So I'm just going to go out to straight legs. I'm going to see if I can stay still. Probably won't be able to. So you guys go ahead and use a wall if you have it, right? So you can keep yourself still. Go down over the ball. And then open your arms and lift. Down and over. So if my feet were against something, I would be able to come up higher. Ugh. Open. Lift and open. Woo! 2 more, open. One more time, this is your inhale. And down, knees on the floor. We're gonna walk over to the other side, okay? We're gonna tuck our knees underneath us while you're on the ball. This is a stability balance thing, so be mindful of that. Do it slow so that you don't roll off the top. Because if you bang your knee on the floor, that would not feel very good. So we'll walk over to the other side. And all I'm going to do is pull my knees towards my elbows and the ball will come up underneath me. So, you know, you want to maybe go to here first, right? Test your distances, right? So I can get my knees all the way tucked under and then out. And then I'm going to push back a little bit. Pull forward, pull the knees under. As you get more comfortable, you can go a little faster. One more time. Good. Back down to the floor. Find your band. Bring it behind you. Because we're going to use it to lift the arms up like so. So I'm going to have my palms facing backwards. Come back down on the ball. Go back to your wall. This one you don't really have to have a wall because the arms are going to be behind you. And then I'm going to tighten this up a little bit so I can feel it. Chest lifts, pull apart, lift up and down. Good. Please don't hang your head. Look forward. Straight legs. Really active legs. For 5, 4, 3. Good. Knees rest. I'm just going to place that behind my back. We're going to do the tuck again. Okay. Option is to maybe go a little bit side to side. Hopefully this won't get in the way. It might though. It might get stuck. Okay. Pull in. Woo. That's not going to work. Take this away. Take that away. Ready? Pull in. I'm going to shift my knees over to one side. Push back. Shift my knees to the other side. Push back. This is great for your upper body. You're building strength in your shoulders. One more each way. Pull in. Woo! And bring it back. Back to this position again. Put the strap behind your back. It's a really big truck out there. Okay. It's on the ball. Push out. This time we're going to lift up and pull the band apart. Okay, toes really firmly on the floor, legs super engaged. Lift the chest, lift the arms, pull apart. Chest open. Woo! For 3, 2, 1, and come down. Good. Take that away. All right, let's do some swimming. So we're going to do some leg kicks. We're going to do some leg circles, and we're going to do some frogs. All right, on your belly. We're on the ball. You go over the top. Kick, kick, kick. Push the floor away. Super strong shoulders. Let's do 3 more, 2, and 1. Good. I would suggest that you come down to your elbows. Okay? So you're going to lift, drop, circle. Lift. Lift. One more that way. Reverse, open, lift. Yes, your lower back is working. Yes. Strengthen that lower back. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Back up to your hands. Heels together. Okay. Extend out and open. And heels. Extend. Heels. Push the floor away. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Legs together. Come down to your knees. Push the ball out. Bring the ball back. Push it away. One more time, push it away. And bring it back. All right, if you need to pad your knees, now's the time. In this angle, this does not bother my knee at all. Okay, I'm laying on the ball. I'm gonna put my hand here. Okay, arm over. Two more. Let's add a leg lift with this. So as the arm comes up, the leg's gonna come up. Let's do 5 of these. Two more. 4. One more time. 5. Good. This hand's gonna go to the floor. So hopefully your ball isn't so big that you can't put your hand on the floor. I hope. If it is, you might want to just take the ball away and do the side kicks on the floor. Okay. So this other hand comes here, this leg comes up, kick front and back. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. Knees down. Uh-oh, you're gonna lose my head. Oh, I crack up at my professionalism. Push it back a little bit. There we go. Okay. Need a producer. Okay, side bends from the knees. So if you don't want to do them from your knees, pad your knees if that's an issue. You can always sit and do these. So we'll lift the ball up. Notice how my knees are a little bit open. I'm going to push my hips forward so I'm in hip extension. I'm not folded at my hips. Side bend. So my legs, my weight on my knees stays the same, regardless of the direction I'm going. Reach the ball. Reach your spine with reaching the ball. One more. Woo! Bring the arms down. Sit your hips back. If you want to sit all the way down, do. If you don't, don't. Okay? Push your hips forward, lift the ball. Right? So you can sit all the way on your heels if you want. Lift and push. I'm doing a tiny back bend. I'm going to let the ball bring me backwards. Or I can stop here and push. Last 2. Woo! Other side. Head. So I have no pressure on this bottom knee at all. Over. Two more. Hand goes to the floor, opposite hand goes to the forehead. By having your hand on the floor, that it still takes that pressure off that bottom knee. Lift lower, up. I think I did that this way. Let's do that this way. Whoa. Sorry, back to your head here. 6, 7, 8. We have 2 more. 9. Yep. Now you put your hand down. Hand here. Lift the legs. Swing. Yeah, your ball's going to move a little bit because your body's moving. That's okay. Try to keep that leg up. Woo! 2 more. Last one. Yes. Come up to your knees. We're going to do a little around the world. Push this away first. Back up. Push away. Good. Lift the ball. Bring it up. Let's keep the hips open for the first few. So you just bend forward from your ribs, the back of your shirt, the middle of the back of your shirt. Let's reverse that. Twisting around the spine. One more time. Good. Now we'll add the sit back, right? So you'll go over, you'll sit back, and then we're going to switch. Over, sit back, come up, over, sit back. One more each way. Woo! Hand down. All right, friends, let's do some laying down squats. Might lose my head again here.
Exercise ring closed.
Thank you, Siri. Siri lets me know when my rings are closed. Okay, so we're gonna walk down towards the floor. Before you do that, have your band up here so that we can pick it up at some point. Maybe. Okay, so you'll start to let your hips roll under you, and you're gonna walk forward until you're in your upper back. Hold your head. Let your hips drop down towards your heels. Lean into the ball and then push the ball backwards until you possibly have straight legs. So right here, I'm using a lot of this to keep my head up like this. And then I'm going to drop all the way down. Push back. Woo. Yeah, your feet have to be able to stick to the floor for sure. And if you want to use the wall on this one, this is a good one to use the wall. Yeah. Really hard for me to get my legs out straight because I have nothing to push against. But I'm going to keep trying. Squeeze your tush. Squeeze. One more, stay here. Now back off a little bit so your knees are bent. Lift, back, exhale up. Find the top of that movement, top of that curl. Let your arms go and try to come up. 2, 3, 5, 6, Turn to the right and lift. Come on, foot, stay still. 6, 7, 8, turn to the left, lift. 4, 7, and 8. Good. Come towards the floor, grab your band. Arms in front of you. So I'm not going to go out to straight legs this time. Darn it, wish I had a wall. Down, back. My head stays up. 3 more. 2. Good. Now I'll lift my hips, put my head on the ball for sure. I want my head on the ball. So go wherever you need to go so your head's on the ball. Yep, I'm going to try to keep my hips up as opposed to down here. That's going to involve using some legs and some butt. Pull wide. Keep lifting your booty. 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. Thread the strap under you. Bring it around in front. Cross it over so you can let it go for a second. Oh, let your butt go down. Now we're going to reach the arms up with the hips lifted. So I'll find my band. I'm going to find kind of my mid back here. Hips will stay up. Find the tension I want. Head is on the ball. Lift. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Drop your hips. Lift your chest. Hold here. Arm circles. So the strap should be between your back and the ball. 3. Chest is lifted. 4. Reverse them. Down, open. One more time. Woo, and forward. Let the strap go. Let your butt go onto the floor. Sit up. Strap away. Ball in hands. We're going back down to the floor. How are we doing on time? Perfect. Come on back down. Lift up your legs. Hold the ball between your feet and your knees. Squeeze it. 2, little inner thigh. 3, 4. The temperature just shifted. That chill left the air. Bend your knees. Put your legs on top. Hold your head. Curl up. Just your traditional crunch. How come they don't get any easier? Bend your knees, pick your ball back up. Hold it between your feet and your knees. Lift your head up, squeeze the ball for 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your head down, bend your knees a little bit. Exhale, head up, legs straight and squeeze. Bend. Inner thighs, hello, hello. 2 more of these. Yes. Stay up, Hold, release your hands, reach. 2, 3. Can you do 10? 5, 6, 9, 10. Woo! Down, rest your legs. Arms side. Pull the ball against the back of your thighs. Let your legs twist side to side. I'm just going to go as far as makes me happy. My shoulders might come up. But I kind of want more of a twist down in the lower part of my body. So if I keep my shoulders down or anchored, then that twist happens more down here as opposed to up here. If you want a bigger twist in the upper part, then you let the shoulders come off the floor. So experiment with what you want to do. One more each way. Good, then we'll leave the ball in the middle. We'll pick up one arm, roll, open, other way. Now let your ball roll a little bit, but see if you can not fall off of it. Switch. Last time. Good. Just hang there and rest. Let your hips relax. Breathe. 5 breaths in and out.